Well, hello there, and welcome back to Mysteries, and Magics. In this video, I'm going to be doing another simplistic trick, and I say simplistic in the same sense as the poor man's A-can magic effect, which I did a video on. And this trick is similar in that sense. It's a completely different magic effect, but it's similar in the sense that it's very simplistic, very easy to do, very much a beginner's trick, and yet magicians of any level can use this particular effect and get great reaction from it. How do I know that? Because I've done it dozens of times. I've never had anyone say, "Wow, I know how you did that," and that kind of thing. And I'd like to address that for a second. These simplistic types of magic effects, well, yes, they're very easy for a magician to see on a video what exactly is going on. And that's the issue. I'm doing them on a video, and the camera doesn't miss a thing. Okay, so yeah, you're going to see what I'm doing right away. But when you're doing these in person in front of a live audience, you're doing all kinds of misdirection. You're talking to them, you're sending their attention over here, you're sending their attention over there, you're doing this, you're doing that, and all those kinds of things, distract their attention, and they really don't get a good grip on the idea of what you're doing and the chance to try to figure out what you're doing. That is lost when you try to do a magic effect on a video. So that's all I have to say about that. Before we get into it, though, I do want to talk a little bit about this deck of cards that I have. These are from the Mohegan Sun Casino in Uncasville, Connecticut. Uncasville is in the southeast corner of Connecticut, near the Rhode Island border. It was the first casino to go up in Connecticut. And they were handing out these souvenir decks a few years ago at an event that I was at. So I picked up these, and I also picked up the dice that I showed you in the Secret Life of Dice video at the same time. And like the dice, these cards have a hole poked through them. See that? I hope you can see that wire going in and out of the deck of cards. It's a pretty cool deck. I'll show you a couple things about it. Here's the box. Look at this. The box has a hole right through it too. There's that wire going through the hole. Now the hole has nothing to do with the magic trick I'm going to do. It just so happens I'm using this deck, and you don't need a deck with a hole in it, and the holes have no effect on the trick I'm going to show you. So just ignore them. I'm just showing you that this is a casino deck. It says first in quality. It's got a banner here for the table to record when it was used. Clearly this deck was never used at a table. It was taken straight out of the delivery off the truck and had a hole stamped through the middle of it, which is unfortunately. I wish they had done it up near the top. So you can see here on the ace, there's plenty of space at the top to put the hole in. I'll show you why in a minute, why it's bad that they stuck the hole right through the middle. But anyway, it says premium casino product on this side. This side says manufactured by Jamaico in what is it? Blue Springs, Missouri, USA. It says paper playing cards on the top and bottom. It's got this off-center seal. The bottom again also says paper playing cards. Not much to the tuck case. It does have this nice little view slot here, larger in the front, a little bit smaller in the back, and of course the hole through the middle, which generally you wouldn't be using those like that. Here's why I'm upset with the hole right dead square through the middle. They've got these really neat pictures of Mohegan Indian chiefs on all the court cards. And that's the Jack of Clubs. Here's one for the Queen. Kind of ruins the aesthetics of these really great pictures here. I believe on their website you can actually download something that tells you who these individuals were and what their history was. There's plenty of white space here at the top or bottom that they could have put the hole through and not ruin the aesthetic of the card. There's the Jack of Diamonds. Okay, the aces are kind of interesting. Here are the three regular non-spade aces. Okay, you can see they're pretty straightforward. Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Clubs, straightforward again with the hole through the middle. There's your Ace of Hearts. But the Ace of Spades, has that arrowhead on it. which is kind of cool. I kind of like that a lot. Okay. It also comes with, well, first of all, this is some sort of ad card, but it serves as the second Joker. And here is the first Joker. It's got this, I believe that's a ceremonial mask. I don't think that is an individual. It looks like a mask to me. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And that's the Joker's. The back design says Mohegan Sun mirrored, and then this little repeating pattern in red here, in case you can't see it, is actually this pattern up here in the corner of the Joker. It just keeps repeating itself throughout the back of the card in a geometric pattern. Okay, so that's it. That's the cards. They're pretty cool cards. They're fun to have. They're fun to use, even though they have the hole in them. I'm going to put the aces back in the deck somewhere like that. And yeah, it's still got the hole going through. If you put them in just wrong, it'll, the hole won't line up, and you won't be able to, stick your wire through it or whatever. But we're good to go here. And now for the effect, we're going to do a bit of a shuffle. We're going to give this a couple of goes. These, by the way, are plastic cards. They're not the usual linen type of feel to them that the bicycle cards have. You can see how well they shuffle, but boy, you can't do a faro with them. They're just not made for that. They're a very, well, you can tell, plasticky feel to them. I don't want to say slimy, but they have a little bit of slippage to them that you get with a plastic deck. So I'll give it one more shuffle. And this particular magic effect is called sixes and nines, sixes and nines. Okay, so you take the top two cards, and you don't tell the audience that it's called sixes and nines. I'm only doing that for the sake of the video. This is not an original effect. I learned this elsewhere, but just for the sake of the banner on the video, I call it sixes and nines, sixes and nines. You, as the magician, when you do this, are simply going to say, okay, now that I've shuffled, I'm going to take the top two cards and take a look at them. Okay, what do we have? All right, black 6 and a black 9. Okay, we're going to bury those somewhere in the deck. And we're going to give those one more shuffle. And now I am going to run my fingers through here and see if I can determine where those two cards are. Now, this happens to be a very useful ability when you are at a casino and playing cards. You can sit there and you can try and find exactly where certain cards are. In this case, the top two happen to be the black 6 and the black 9. So we're going to go through there, and there they are. I've got the black 6, the black 9. I've got them at about the 17th, and I think that, yeah, the 33rd, 17th and 33rd positions in the deck. So now that I know where they are, let me see if I can find them and pull them out of the deck. And there they are, the black 6 and the black 9. Okay, so that's the effect. And next week we will publish the tutorial on how to do this particular effect. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I remind you that RP Magic Shop in Ludlow, Massachusetts is the sponsor of this particular channel. Please give them check out at their website, rpmagicshop.com. If you happen to like what you see today, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff, and we will have the tutorial for this for you very shortly. Thank you for watching. This is Mysteries, Mysteries, and Magic saying once again, always leave them baffled.